Welcome to the Crystal Earth Podcast, brought to you by the Crystal Earth Gallery, your mineral and bead emporium. I'm your host, Nick Sconia, and each week we're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of gemstones. From their physical properties to their metaphysical powers, we're going to explore what makes each stone unique. Plus, we'll occasionally be joined by special guests who share their expert insights, their offerings as well. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, there's something here for everyone. Let's discover the wonders and treasures of the earth. Hey, welcome. This is Nick Sconia. I am your host, and welcome to the Crystal Earth Podcast. I really do want to send out my thanks and appreciation for all of the likes, the incoming comments, and the new followers. We're on our way to our first 100 and soon 500 followers. So please subscribe if you're into rocks and you like to talk about crystals and you are enjoying these shows and learning something. Feel free to share it with others as well. We're trying to get all the way up into the high reaches of the algorithm and make crystals a top subject in the YouTube community. So today we're going to be diving deep into the world of Amazonite. Now, Amazonite, I love the stone, the amazing Amazonite. One of my first stones that I used in a metaphysical or healing capacity. It's this sky blue to green, beautiful stone. So we're going to go into the details, where you can find it, what it looks like from the different locations, and of course, what you can do with Amazonite metaphysically. So let's explore Amazonite today. Okay, so Amazonite is a triclinic gemstone in the triclinic family, and it is a potassium aluminum silicate. So the aluminum silicates, lots of great minerals are in that family. This is the potassium aluminum silicate. Notable locations: Brazil, Madagascar, India, the United States, Russia, just to name a few. We're going to be going over how to ID those individual countries by the color and appearance. The formation and occurrence of Amazonite is granitic to pegmatic rocks. It is a variety of microcline feldspar, typically occurring in small veins or pockets within larger rock formations. The hardness is 6 to 6.5. So it's a sturdy stone, very suitable for like gemstones, rings. It's going to hold up to a lot of rubbing and getting bumped against, hit into walls or whatever you're going to do with your rings. It's going to be very suitable for that at 6.5 in the Mohs scale. You may need to polish it, but it will be a few years before you need to do that, most likely. The appearance is going to vary based on location, as I said. So really, it will we'll have to break that down a little bit. Now, some of the areas you'll see that there are similar stones that they look very similar, but there's going to be slight variations. Brazil, very notable from Brazil. Very choice specimens come out of Brazil, a lot with black needle tourmalines, black tourmaline growing within or on the stone itself. They usually will have a deep blue-green color, very rich and bright in color, but in the depths, like a nice dark, rich color. Very beautiful. Can be have the white streaks, which is very typical. You'll see that in this picture here, and it can also have patches of white, so it'll be kind of checkered. And then, of course, it could also be found in Brazil with smoky quartz growing with it as well. Now, the United States, Colorado, where I used to live for a few years, has some of the best Amazonite, I believe, in the world, and that is these absolutely beautiful crystal Amazonite with a sky blue color growing with what I call black quartz or really, really dark smoky quartz crystals in the Pikes Peak region. There's nothing like it. I highly recommend something like that for your collection. It is, they are phenomenal pieces. And, this absolutely nearly opaque crystal quartz points with a sky blue gemstone. It's absolutely phenomenal. Highly recommend it. That comes out of Colorado, Pikes Peak region. The United States Amazonite from Colorado will typically be more bright and not as dark as the Brazilian. The colors will be a light green to blue green color, and they'll have a distinct grid-like pattern, a perthitic texture. This can also be found in large, well-formed crystals, and you'll see plates of them. So there'll be multiple crystals within a plate, much like the one right there. Now, Russia has some beautiful Amazonite as well, typically a bright light green to blue-green color, often with a distinct white grid-like pattern. A more opaque pattern appearance. And sometimes found with albite inclusions, giving it a whitish sheen. So it would be a little bit more on the lighter side. Very beautiful. Madagascar often has a vibrant turquoise type of blue, the blue-green color, and can be translucent in quality. So this is more translucent variety, which you do see out of Brazil as well. Can have more milkiness to it, more white, and then also when you put a light behind it, you can see through it very well. India typically has a more pale to medium green color, and often is a subtle patterning compared to the other locations versus this grid-like pattern that you find in Madagascar and Brazil. The differences will vary in location as far as this color and these different patterns. Most of it is trace minerals that are based on that origin versus the minerals that are present, one location to another. This is a stone that you could definitely collect Amazonite the world over, make a collection of just this one stone, and you'll have really good variety of material. And you could, of course, go into the microcline minerals as well, just to get it more rounded. But you could have quite a bit of beautiful specimens from all over the world of Amazonite in your collection. So let's get into the metaphysics now. What we're talking about is this, what is the subtle energy of Amazonite, and how are you able to use it? For myself, I utilized it for its throat chakra balancing energy. That has worked for me when I was needing to enhance and increase my communication levels. And it is something that I wore on a daily at the time. This stone promotes harmony and balance, enhances communication and self-expression, soothes the emotional trauma and worry, and aligns the physical and etheric bodies. Now, the alignment is important, but what I find to be the most valuable out of the stone is that more soothing and calming energy that you get off of it. It's a really good stone for anxiety, okay? Astrologically, it goes with the earth signs of Virgo and Taurus, the number 5, and the planet Uranus. So with Virgo and Taurus, we have this more grounded energy, but with the number 5, we have more of a fluctuant energy, as well as with Uranus, we have a more of an upheaval and change. So most of what you'll find with Amazonite, I believe, is that a lot of that occurs in the verbal and communication realm versus the physical realm of that change. One of the things you can do, of course, like I said, is place it on your throat chakra, do meditation with it at that point. You can also carry it with you, keep it in your presence, and see what effect it will have for you as well. Calmness and reducing stress are the typical reactions for people with Amazonite. Again, something that's good for anxiety and to help with an anxious mind, to bring that down and balance that out a little bit. Also helps with clear communication, realm of the throat chakra, of course. And then if you're placing a crystal cluster in your environment, it's going to help with environmentally on that more calming and soothing energy. A lot of us may have a little bit more of a hectic or erratic home life. Amazonite can help to lower the temperature and bring down the highs and maybe even the lows, and bring a more balanced effect. Whereas a lot of crystal clusters, you're going to have a lot of energy kind of flowing. This is going to kind of mellow out the room. So that is our deep dive into Amazonite. I hope that you're getting something out of these shows. I hope that you watch all the other ones that we have as well in the list. We're doing the A to Z, the Amazonite to the zeolite. We're going to be doing them all. We're going to be doing A's for most of the rest of 2024. And we're looking to build our community, the Crystal Earth community, up from the ground. So join us now. Enjoy these shows, learn more about rocks. I know I'm getting a lot out of doing these shows. I'm going to be doing a lot of stones that I don't know too well. So I'll have to be learning them and getting them in and working with them and see what they do for me, and see what their appearances are on the shelf as well, of course, for the collection. If you're a collector, if you're a mineral miner, a dealer, or somebody that's a hobbyist, reach out. We'd love to get you on the show, discuss and talk rocks. That's what we love to do. If you could do me a big favor and throw a comment of your favorite stone in the comment section, we're trying to, get that algorithm working for us, and that helps tremendously. So we really do appreciate it, and appreciate all the comments that have come in. As we hit your favorite stone, I will mention you as well as a support for our community, the Crystal Earth family here. So thank you again, and until next time, my friends, be well.